and welcome to another video. All I have to say is the last two Plan With Me's were not SPC kits, which is predominantly what I use. And I love using other shops and showing them some love, but I'm just not used to their formats, so it makes things tricky. And I'm excited for things to just not be tricky. That's what I gotta say about that. So, the kit I am going to be using is the January 2021 Mystery, which is like this party kit. I wanted to keep all of the month of May kind of like party themed because it's my wedding month, and this was also the week of both my like future brother-in-law's birthday and one of my friend Madison's birthdays. So this would be a cute week to use this, especially for like Jeremy's birthday. He's really into like astrology type witchy vibes. So I'm not going to use her even though she is a stunner. Oh, so cute. I love the colors of this kit. This color was really hard to match too, so I don't really have much pulled in that color. I love the navy. It's super pretty. And the bottom washi. This kit, it was obviously January 2021, so it did come with like a super old-fashioned at this point foil bundle. Let me pull all of the pieces of her out. I'm not going to use most of it. I did pull off a bunch of the, not a bunch, but some of the icons from this sheet and this sheet to use. I will use these date numbers. It came with sparkly like gold hollow and silver hollow. So when I pulled stuff, pulled gold hollow and silver hollow and some regular gold and some regular hollow. We've got some header overlays and some box overlays there. I pulled a bunch of the scripts. I pulled some of these food samplers. It came with this little silver hollow boxes, so we'll pull some of those in. The bottom washi, the little deco bits, which I will not use, and then it came with a sheet of gold sparkly and silver sparkly. What's that called? Bougie boxes. So I'm gonna use these, but I'm also gonna layer them. Like I'm gonna put down the silver bougie box from SPC with then like the gold from my shop, and then like the gold from SPC with the shattered hollow from my shop. This is Stars and Moons, and I'm using both gold hollow and shattered hollow. I did bring in a bunch of just shattered sparkly hollow stuff from SPC, some gold hollow boxes from SPC, this from a shop that's no longer open. I thought these, which are new to the shop, would be perfect with this, and then I have some gold hollow and shattered hollow quotes. So that's the like massive amount of stuff we have to make this spread beautiful, and that I think it will be, no doubt in my mind. I'm going to be using Aura Estelle inserts as well as tweezers from Sassy Plannahannah. Let's figure out which 10 boxes we want to use. Like I said, I'm not going to use the tall box. And I think I'm going to replace her with the blonde girl because that's me. Okay, so we have, if I replace her with her, that's 8. Kind of like the hair for 9, and then I hate hand boxes. This doesn't show the wrist, but the idea of it kind of freaks me out. Maybe gonna use the planner box. Cool. Okay, where are the headers? How are you guys? How was your day? How was your week? I don't believe I talked about this in last week's Plan With Me because it did not happen until after I filmed. So, if you guys watched the video, I think I probably mentioned that the bridesmaids' dresses were out for delivery. Yay. And they're beautiful. I'm gonna be honest, they're really pretty. However, I fucked up. I don't know what I did. It was a me issue, not them. Can't blame anybody but myself on this one. So, she told me to like put down the exact measurements of everybody, and I did that, and then she said like, oh, can you also add the heights? And when I went to add the heights, I don't know, I transposed everybody's heights and names, which like would have been okay had I not fucked up in the way I have. Like, for example, if like my sister and my friends Caitlin and Liz are all short, So if I had transposed theirs, it would have been fine. And then Carly and my friend Shanna are both really tall. So if I had transposed theirs, again, would have been fine. But no, I transposed Carly, who is 5'9", my tallest friend, with my sister, who is 5 foot, my shortest friend. So needless to say, these dresses are basically unusable, which I would stress out about if it wasn't for the fact that I already had purchased dresses from Rent the Runway. I just said, fuck it, I'll pay the extra $500. I don't care at this point. Like, my peace of mind is worth more because I wasn't getting an answer from the dressmaker as to, like, if they would ship on time. So I was just done waiting. And so I had previously ordered them. So I guess it was a good thing that I did that because they ended up, the ones from Etsy, not working out. Like I said, though, the dresses are beautiful. And if you see white on my fingers, it's because I did some spray painting for something for the wedding yesterday. Just ignore my mess. I'm just gonna, I think, pull this planner one in now so I don't forget about her. But yeah, so needless to say, that was really fucking annoying. And then I was talking to Carly. I'm like, hey, like, can I just come by your house and have you try this on so I can, like, see how bad it is? I wasn't sure, like, how to size or to the length they did them because, like, I think you would want to account for if somebody was going to wear heels. And, yeah, it just did not work. So yeah, it was a shit show. This is so pretty. Let me see if I can get you to see it up close. You can, like, see the twinkly of the SPC underneath. Oh my god. 10 out of 10. So pretty. So yeah, that happened. That was Monday. Mind you, I'm still at this point, have over 100 sale orders I'm trying to get out because though I put my shipping, I think, to 4 weeks, I really wanted to get them out in 2 weeks. Nobody was putting pressure on me. All of you guys, my customers, are the greatest human beings. And are like, take your time, relax. But, like, I wanted to get them out so that I could, like, not take, like, the week of my wedding off. So it's just all this stress. And then I didn't even work into my planner. I did also prepare the welcome bags for my guests. My wedding is at a hotel. And we had a room block under our name that you could get, like, a discounted rate. And if anybody booked under the room block, they'll be getting, like, these welcome bags that I made. It has, like, water, 2 bottles. I made it, like, enough for 2 people because most of the rooms, I'm assuming, are going to have at least 2 people. But there will be 2 bottles of water, 2 little bags of chips, 2 things of cookies. I got this pack of gum, and I didn't realize it was, like, each individual piece was wrapped. So we got, each bag got, like, 8 of those. Bunch of gum, like, 2 packages of Advil, some hand sanitizer, you know, the works. Super cute. So we did that. And then the next day, oh my god, Chris had a dermatology appointment. This is all, like, stuff I didn't even really mark. But Chris had a dermatology appointment, okay? Nothing too crazy. Yeah, I'm just gonna use this girl with, like, the short black hair. She kind of reminds me of Carly, because Carly, her hair's not short like, really short anymore, but she used to have fairly short hair, and her hair's black. So, Chris has this appointment for the dermatologist, and it's at a place that is about, like, a 25-30 minute drive, which, whatever, isn't that big of a deal. The appointment was at, I believe, 1 o'clock, and so I was like, okay, instead of, like, I hate working and stopping. I just like to work. So I was like, okay, instead of that, like, we'll just get up in the morning. They finally reopened the building here where I live, where you can go get a replacement birth certificate. That has been closed since COVID. It finally reopened, and we haven't been able to get our marriage license because Chris's birth certificate is missing, and neither of his parents claim to have it. So, you know, we had to go. I had ordered one online back in February, and it literally says that it will get here by May 18th. And listen, that's just cutting it a bit close for me. Like, not really obsessed with that idea. So I was like, whatever, it's 30 bucks, don't really care at this point, just gonna go and get it. So we went downtown to go do that, and then we drove out to go get the birth certificate, or to go to the dermatology appointment. We were gonna go get breakfast at this one diner, whatever. I was so excited. I was gonna get chicken and waffles, hyped. They are closed on Tuesdays. Only day of the week. Okay, good one. Love that for me. So they're closed. So then we decided, okay, fine, we'll just go to Buffalo Wild Wings, but it wasn't open yet because it was still pretty early. So it opens, we go there, and while we are eating, Chris gets a call from the dermatology office that they need to reschedule due to a power outage. Literally can't make this shit up. So we literally wasted half of the entire day for nothing. I still managed to get the orders done this week, which also, I fell asleep so good last night with all that stress off my shoulders. I still have like a decent amount of orders that I need to get through this week, but like sale orders, it's like if you take a $50 regular order, it's like $50 worth of stickers. If you take a $50 sale order, that's like $80 worth of stickers. So they just take so much longer, and because it's a sale, people rightfully so take advantage of it and place bigger orders, but then bigger orders take a bigger chunk of time to fulfill. These colors are actually so pretty together. Okay. Use this for sure, I think. Thinkity drinkity. That looks pretty. Also, anything else really of importance that I should be telling you guys about happened this week? Dropped off my cake topper, which was like one of the few wedding tasks I had left. It's finally nice out, which is really exciting. So I was able to go outside and spray paint the bases for my table numbers. But you guys, it has started the nightmares about things going wrong literally every night. It's horrifying. Hate that a lot, like a lot. I had a dream last night that like our place cards didn't get here in time, which honestly, if the place cards didn't arrive, like I'd be upset because I honestly paid a lot of money for them. So it would really piss me off. But in the long run, it's like not that big of the deal because we have a seating chart. So that's been annoying. Speaking of the seating chart though, so I went to Office Max because I don't live near Staples. I only live near an Office Max. So I went there because I know that Staples does like printing like of poster size, and then they like mount it to a foam board so it'll like stand up. And I know that they do it at Staples, so I'm like, they gotta do it at Office Max. It shows that they do it online, so I'm like, okay, cool. So I go there and they're like, hell yeah, we can do it. I'm like, cool. And they're like, okay, so do you like need it today, or do you want to come back a different day and pick it up? Like, it's up to you. It just does take a bit of time to do foam mounting, so like you'll be sitting here for a while. And I was like, I live down the street. I will come back tomorrow. And they were like, okay, cool. So I pay for it, so I just have to pick it up the next day. Mind you, it isn't cheap, but when you're in crunch time for your wedding, maybe it's just me, but I just don't care. I'm like, I don't care what it costs. I just want to pay for it and have it be done with so I can check it off my list and not think about it ever again. So it was like, I'm not going to lie, like $70 because I got it in the biggest size because old people can't see very well, at least the old people in my life, and I wanted them to be able to find their names. So yeah. $70, whatever, don't care. So I leave, and then I go back the next day, and I'm waiting in line, and I see the poster. It looks beautiful, and I'm like, okay, cool. So I go up to the counter. I'm like, yeah, I'm just picking that up. And then the two employees like turn and just start talking to each other. Like, well, we could refund it and then rebill it, and I'm just standing there like, what the fuck is going on? So then she turns around and is like, so there was an issue. And I'm like, okay. I mean, it couldn't have been that big of an issue. My poster's right there. And she basically explains to me that they had told the girl, who was so nice, and so I really hope she didn't get in trouble for this, but she probably did, and I feel really bad. But they had told her to delete a specific order out of the system because they had already completed it. And she accidentally deleted my order out of the system and it hadn't been completed. And I had emailed like my file, and so like they had the file and stuff to like print my order, but it like doesn't show in their system that there was an order, is basically what she was alluding to. I think I'm not going to use the deco and just use this at the top, make it extra sparkly. So she had asked me, is it okay if we refund you for this one and then just redo the order and recharge you for it? Just so it like balances out in our system. And I've worked retail before, so I'm like, absolutely, that's fine. I don't care, it does not matter to me. And they're like, oh my God, thank you so much. So they have like the sheet of paper where they had originally printed my order, and there's a barcode on it. So they scan it, and nothing comes up naturally because the order had been deleted out of the system, so it does not exist when they scan the barcode. So they're going back and forth on what to do, and they're like, is it possible for you to check your bank account? And I'm like, yeah. They're like, you may have already been refunded since we canceled it out of here, then we could just recharge you for it. And I'm like, yeah, no problem. So I look and I'm like, yeah, it just shows that it's pending, like that I'm being charged like the deduction of $68 and whatever cents, and that I bought it yesterday and it's still pending because it like takes a day or two to clear. And she's like, okay, well, since it still says pending, I don't know what's gonna happen, so I don't want to recharge you for it. So you may get a refund, you may not, you may get this for free. It was our mistake, so yeah, have a good day. So I'm like, okay, whatever. And so I leave, and then that was on Thursday I went and picked it up. And so I'm just like, okay, like, I hope that girl doesn't get in trouble. I said to them, I was like, she was really nice, like, whatever. And so I left, and then I just checked my bank account on Saturday, and I did get refunded for it, so looks like I got it for free. I mean, I ain't mad about it, because it's going to be just thrown away after the wedding. So instead of throwing away $70, I got it for free, which works out because I got gas today and that was about $70. So I guess it's about balance. I'm going to pop this in the sidebar. We're just going to mark that it's 2 weeks till the wedding. Okay. This is so sparkly, it almost hurts my eyes, but like in the best possible way. Where's the blondie girl? Here she is, looking cutie pie. I'm sorry if you hear like hammering. I wish I could tell you what it is, couldn't. I'm really excited. The last 3 foil options for my anniversary, where I'm having now 27 new foils. I was originally doing 23 new foils for no reason other than I found 23 foils that I really wanted to do. But then I added them up to like with the amount that I have already in the shop, and that equaled, what did it equal? It equaled 41, and I absolutely hated that number. So I was like, okay, we got to get to 45. So I was gonna place an order for all 4 of the ones that I wanted, and honestly the woman was so freaking nice, because I'll tell you right now, I was gonna do like a sparkly black and not black hollow, and she asked me what I was planning on like using it for, and I told her, and she's like, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, I don't want you to spend hundreds of dollars on these rolls of foil and then have it not work out. She's like, it's very, very subtle, the like sparkle and the hollow. It may not actually even show up on paper. And I'm like, oh, okay. And she's like, I'm gonna just I can put in the order for the other 2 rolls, and then I can send you a sample of those too, like for free. And I was like, oh my God, that would be great. And so she did, and she was absolutely correct. Looking at the roll, it just looks black. If you put the roll under like a flashlight, the roll looks like you can tell that there is a little bit of hollow and a little bit of sparkle. And then once you foil with it, nothing, even under like a flashlight, just looks like solid black. So that didn't work out. So I had to pick 2 different ones to replace them, which was fine. Really excited to see them in person. Just really excited for that release video. Also, since there's only 3 sheets of these, I know that there's not enough headers for the sidebar. So I'm probably gonna have to use like the stupid ass half cut headers. But yeah, I'm waiting on that, and then I'm waiting, like I said, on my place cards to arrive. They're like these acrylic, almost like you could use as a coaster with people's names engraved in them. They're really pretty. And honestly, they got marked as shipped like last Wednesday, and by Friday they had not moved. And I'm gonna be quite upfront with you guys, because I can guarantee every shop owner in the world, at least sticker shop owner, I don't think any of them would disagree, that like the most daunting thing is when you get a customer service message and somebody saying like, oh, my order still says pre-shipment, when are you gonna drop it off? Because I would say probably 9 times out of 10, it has been dropped off and the post office just sucks asshole. Like truly 9 times out of 10, that is the case. I'm gonna use these from Sticker Obsession Co, which I believe she's no longer open. Are you kidding me? No. Oh my god. Okay, it's not too bad. It just, this one's a Frozen quote that says, you are the one you've been waiting for all of your life. And then I'll put the other one on this side, on this box, and it says, what is life without a little risk, which is from Harry Potter. Yeah, so it's the world's most annoying question. I know that's not going to stop some of you from asking it, and that's fine. I understand the pain of wanting your package. And so, but it made me feel really, really, really bad even like considering messaging this girl. So like, you know, typical full of anxiety message. I decided I'm gonna message her just because it is time sensitive. I'm gonna use this that just says, I'm just a kid. I'm just a kid and life is a nightmare on her. Why not? But yeah, so I messaged her reluctantly, and I literally said in my message, hey, like, I know that I'm being really annoying, and I apologize for that. Like, I have a shop, and I know that this is the most annoying thing I could ask, but because this is a time-sensitive purchase, I decided to go ahead and message you anyway. I just want to verify that like this package got dropped off at the post office. I understand that the post office sucks at scanning packages, so he very well could have dropped it off and they just have not gotten around to scanning it, blah, 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 blah. Like the whole thing, the whole 9 yards, because I'm already feeling uncomfortable enough about messaging her or him. Honestly, I don't know if it's a guy or a girl, so silly me to assume. So they get back to me and they're like, oh my god, it is completely fine. They're like, I actually just dropped it off today on Friday. I guess they ended up doing the engraving a little bit bigger than they typically do. They claim it came out really good and they're really excited about it. And they shipped it 2-day shipping, so they said it would be here Monday, but like, it's not. It's gonna be here tomorrow, which is fine. But this is the base. What do you think? I think it's so pretty. You can't really like tell how pretty the layering is on video, but I'm so sorry for this hammering. I wish I could tell them to shut up. I don't even know what they're hammering. Like, so random. So I'm gonna pop this in the sidebar, which is from Carly Plan's wedding sheet. And I'm just gonna write in there that it's 2 weeks until the wedding, as of Saturday. So, yeah. Also, I've been doing this in the videos since I've had my wedding countdown. I am gonna pull out my sheets of little things, and I am going to add one on every day. I like to do this at the beginning simply so that I can make sure to use all of the colors and not run out by the end. So this is just gonna be for my daily wedding countdown. Okay. That got a little smushied. This periwinkle color is literally so pretty. That color needs to be utilized more in kits. At least in me opinion. Okay, so we're just gonna do that real quick, and now we'll get into the day by day for real. So that right there will be for the wedding countdown to mark 19 days. Okay, also gonna mark just all of my other regular stuff, so like payday for sure. My credit card bill was due. Did go to the post office and got the good old McDonald's breakfast, which I got today. Did you guys know that McDonald's breakfast is until 11 on the weekends? I learned that on Saturday. Not a fan. Chris and I were doing errands and like laundry at my dad's house. Then we're like, oh, we'll grab McDonald's for lunch, and it was 10:55 or something, or 10:50. They're like, yeah, we only do breakfast right now. I was just really pissed. So I did grab a little heart from the icon sampler that came with the kit to mark 19 days. And then to mark payday, I have this money from Carly Plans. I do PR for Carly, and you can use code Hannah15 to save 15% off and get my freebie. But if she's already having a sale that's better than 15% off, just pop Hannah in the notes to get my freebie. And then the payday script from the kit. For my credit card bill, I have the credit card icon from the kit, and then a custom CC bill script from my shop in black and font 5. For the post office, I've got a mail thingy. What is that called? Mailbox? Sure. From Carly Plans, as well as a custom PO drop sticker from my shop in font 5 and black again. And then McDonald's, I have this. I can't tell if that's navy blue or black. Carly, if you were watching this from the April colorway, is it blue or is it black? Is it green? Now I don't know. But I pulled it, so it is what it is. And I have a McDonald's script from my shop in font 5 and hollow. Then we will scooch on into the bottom half of the day, where we will mark filming. Filmed this video. And then I came to the realization of the dress bullshit. That situation. Very tragic. And then I did work. There's a little flag for that. And then I just, while I was working, because I was busy practically all day long, caught up on the Johnny Depp trial. So we'll use this. Cool. Perfect. So for filming, I'm going to use a camera from Carly Plans, as well as a film script from my shop in font 5 and hollow. And then for the whole dress situation, I'm going to use this sticker from Once More With Love, because it's a very accurate representation of me in that moment. Just like with the crown on, like, are you kidding me? And then I just have a script that just says fuck from my shop in font 2. For working, I have a laptop sticker here from a shop that is no longer open, and a gold hollow work script in font 5. And then for the trial, I just have a That Bitch Cake from SPC. On to Tuesday. First things first, clearly we have got the countdown for the wedding. And then I'm gonna mark that it is my best friend's, one of my best friend's daughter's birthday. She turned 4. And then we went to go get Chris's birth certificate. Wasn't really sure how to mark that, so I literally am using like a baby icon. Couldn't tell ya. We went to Target while we were waiting for Buffalo Wild Wings to be open. Like I told you that whole story in the beginning. I hate doing 2 labels next to each other, but I suppose that's what we're doing. So for the wedding countdown, I have these little lips, which was from a freebie from Carly Plans. For Hazel's birthday, I have a little present icon from the sticker kit, and then a custom Hazel script from my shop in font 2. For the birth certificate, I have this Binky icon from one of the SPC limited colorways. And then for Target, I have the bullseye icon, which I think I grabbed black, couldn't tell ya, from Carly Plans, as well as a Target run script from the kit. Oh my god, I'm using 3 labels in a row. I'm absolutely not doing that. I'm gonna use one of these big little things to mark that Chris and I got food and then came home after all of that nonsense and worked. And I had a YouTube binge. Cutie, cutie, cutie. So for getting food, I have the little chicken leg, which came with the kit, as well as a With My Love script, which came with the kit. And then for working, I've got a silhouette here from Carly Plans, as well as the work script that came in the kit. And YouTube binge, I got the movie clapper from my shop, as well as YouTube binge from my shop. Both are in hollow. I'm so sorry about the hammering. On to Wednesday, we've got the countdown for sure. I did need to get an oil change this. What the fuck? Got an oil change. My friend Kieran came with me this day, which was nice of him. Went and dropped off the cake topper. Everybody just kept thinking he was my husband, so that was fine. It was, you know, a fun little joke we had going for the rest of the day. And then we ended up going to the diner that I wanted to go to on Tuesday that was closed. Because listen, I just really freaking wanted chicken and waffles. So we went there. So for the countdown, I've got another heart icon from what I think was from the kit. For going to do the oil change, I've got a card from SPC. For dropping off the cake topper, I have this giant cake sticker, which was from the kit. And then for getting like the diner food, I have the eggs and bacon from the kit. I tried to use as much as I could from that like foil sampler. And then a custom with Kieran script from my shop in black and font 1. Nothing really wild to mark down here. I'm literally just marking, working, and then watching the trial. That's all I did for the rest of the evening. I probably then also started watching the show I'm watching. I think I'm watching House right now while working. Back on that bullshit. It's my favorite show of all time. So good. So for working, I have a laptop here from SPC, as well as a work script from my shop in Gold Hollow. And then again, for the trial, I have another That Bitch cake from SPC. This looks literally so pretty. I don't know why I was sleeping on this kit for so long. Next, we've got Thursday. Obviously, the first thing I'm going to mark is 16 days until the wedding. But also on this day, good old Renty Poo was done. And this is the first month of paying month-to-month rent, which isn't that bad. Like, I think I talked about it before. My sister works for an apartment complex. And where she works, if somebody chooses to go month to month with their rent goes up by 30% or something astronomical like that, which blew my mind. When she told me that, I was like, what do you mean? And she's like, what do you mean? And I told her that our rent was just going to go up by $100. And she's like, people's rent normally goes up by $100 after a year. I'm like, yeah, ours was only going to go up $20. So she thought that was wild. But exciting, exciting. So for the wedding countdown, I just have this little heart thing from SPC. For rent, I have a house from the foil bundle, as well as a rent script from my shop in font 5 in black. 5 in black. This is Chris's brother's birthday, and so I have the present from the foil bundle, as well as a custom script. This is Jeremy Z. I have a cousin named Jeremy, and I don't want to like confuse them, so I just put Jeremy Z. It's fine. And then we did go see the new Doctor Strange movie, so I have this from Whimsical Cat Studio. Just says cinema ticket. I did not like the movie. I personally do not like Doctor Strange at all, but I know that's a me thing. We did go and get our marriage license this day, which is so freaking exciting. The people at the town hall were so cute and so nice. The whole experience was just really good. So we went and did that. We got McDonald's breakfast. Listen, this is a really, really, really bad week for eating. No need to tell me. I already feel bad about myself for it. Okay? Okay. We worked. And we did go out to eat for Jeremy's birthday. For some reason, Jeremy always picks Red Lobster, which I hate Red Lobster. So I got like popcorn and candy at the movie, so I wasn't that hungry, so it wasn't too bad. So for the marriage license, I have this little wedding sticker from Once More with Love. For getting McDonald's, I've got a Happy Meal here from Carly Plans, as well as a McDonald's script from my shop in Hollow. For working, I have a laptop from a shop that is no longer open, as well as a work script from my shop in Font 5 in Gold Hollow. And then for getting dinner with Chris's mom and brother, I have the fork and knife from the foil bundle, as well as a custom with Drina and Jeremy script. Busy day. Friday, 15 days until the wedding, and this is Madison's birthday. So we'll pop her in there, and then I worked, and that was predominantly all that happened in the top half. So for the wedding countdown, I'm using these clinking glasses from the foil bundle. For Madison's birthday, I'm using the balloons from the foil bundle. And then for working, I have this computer from Carly Plans, as well as a work script from my shop in Gold Hollow. The more I look at this, the more I think it's like a really dark green. So F me, I guess. Might be. Then, okay, we got groceries. What just happened? Like, two of the little things pulled up and then folded in on each other perfectly. What the fuck? This is the weirdest shit I've ever experienced. Chris is getting pissed at his game. Shocker. Are any of us surprised? No. I don't even know why I'm like trying to dissect these apart, but I am. Mostly because I'm just baffled that that happened. Okay, I'm giving up because they're just tearing at this point. Be careful with your little things, guys. So there's that, and then we went over to Chris's mother's house because we had forgotten Jeremy's birthday card at home. So we needed to go bring that to him, and we had cake, and then I just marked that I watched House, like literally all day long while working with a flag. Okay. So I've got a grocery cart icon from the foil bundle, as well as a grocery run script from the foil bundle. For going to do like the card and the cake, I have a cake icon from SPC, as well as a with Jeremy script from my shop. I figured that worked fine. And then for watching House, I have a tissue box from Carly Plans, as well as a house script from my shop in Font 5 in Hollow. Then on to Saturday, 14 days, and then you guys know me, I like to be redundant. Have like, because I don't want to like break up the weekly, but I also want to mark 2 weeks bigger. So there's that. And then I'm gonna mark that we did laundry. It took a really long time because we had a lot to catch up on because we hadn't done laundry the week prior. This is to mark watching House, and then use this light pink color here to mark. That's mark working. That's to mark watching House. Oh my god, I put down all the stickers. What am I doing? That's not how I usually go about this. But whatever. So for the countdown, I've got another lips sticker from that same sheet from Carly Plans. And then for the wedding countdown, I have this couple from Once More with Love. That's the older version. For laundry, I've got this washing machine from Carly Plans. Super old, doesn't look like that anymore. And the laundry script from the foil bundle. Mark work with a computer from Carly Plans, as well as a work script from my shop in Gold Hollow. And then for watching House, I've got a pill bottle from Carly Plans, super old, doesn't have that anymore, and as well as a house script from my shop in Font 5 in Hollow. To the final day, this is to mark 13 days until the wedding. And I did film my wax melting basket, and then I'm gonna mark working. He's so loud, holy fuck. Okay, so for the countdown, I've got another heart from the foil bundle. For filming the wax basket, I've got a shot cup from SPC, as well as a film script from my shop in Font 4 and Hollow. Then for working, I've got a laptop from That Planner Girl, whoopsie, as well as a work script from my shop in Gold Hollow. And then to the bottom portion, well, working, I did watch House. I'm sure that comes as a surprise to not a single one of you. Based on this video, Chris and I did go out to dinner. We went and got Mexican food. We made a compromise the week prior that I would go to get pizza if we could get Mexican food. We did that, honestly, at like 11 o'clock in the morning. We like worked, left at like 11 when the restaurant opened because it was Mother's Day and I didn't want there to be a huge line. And then we came like back home, worked, and then like late at night we were like, well, I'm fucking hungry, and we got Burger King. So we didn't get the two foods right in a row like that, but it's just how it felt, okay? So to mark House, I have another pill bottle from Carly Plans, as well as a House script. I just grabbed gold to switch it up. And then for Mexican food, I've got the taco and the date night, both from the foil bundle. I'm gonna cut this and stack it because I don't like how long it is. Date night. And then for Burger King, I've got a burger from the foil bundle, as well as a Burger King script from my shop in Font 4 in Hollow. And that is everything. I'm gonna fill everything in, and then I will come back to you with a day by day. That is the end of the spread. I think this came out stunning. I love it. It's so good. Gonna do the huge of what we're gonna keep. We're gonna get rid of all of that. I'll keep that one box. I'll keep some stuff off of here. I'll keep most of the stuff off of here. This can go bye-bye. This can go bye-bye. We'll keep stuff on here, and we'll keep stuff on here. I'm gonna get out my cutie little binder. You guys, I'm so excited. Andrea print me in the new like concert kit. There's like a girl, fashion girl, super tattooed. And she said she would print me out a really big one so I could put it on this binder. And I'm really excited for her. She's so cutie. I'm not as tattooed as her because I don't have my arms tattooed, but I literally have an appointment for them Monday after the wedding to go tattoo my arms. My arm, I guess I should say. Only starting with one. Have both of them all planned out already. If you want to know all the details, feel free to DM me. But I am getting the bad side versus the good side of Harry Potter across both my arms, actually. So one arm is going to be the bad side, my left arm, specifically because that's where the dark mark goes. The dark mark goes on your left arm. So I'm gonna eventually get a dark mark. It's not what I'm starting with. I'm starting with, my appointment is to get the Riddle family grave. Really hyped for it. So then once I finish that, I will be definitely looking like her. Does this color be, would you call this blue or purple? I think blue. I don't The more I look at it, the more I don't know. I don't know. Oh, it looks purple next to blue, but it looks blue next to purple. We're going to pop it in blue, I think. Yeah, the more I put it in here, the more I think it's purple. Those kind of colors where it can go either way, Chris and I always see them opposite. Also, speaking of colors, can we talk about how this is just not even up for debate in my eyes, that school buses are orange. It is way more orange than it is yellow. Not really sure why we call it yellow at all, actually. Me and Chris talk about this quite often, about how it's literally orange. It's orange. But we call it yellow because we always be playing yellow car. One pin car. And we're always like yellow school bus, even though it's not fucking yellow. Do you agree or do you disagree? Do you think that that color is actually, in fact, a true yellow? Because I'm going to be honest with you. I think you're wrong if you feel that way. I feel very strongly that it is, in fact, not yellow. Okay, this color is also a weird one that's like kind of pink, kind of purple. But the other color was definitely pink. So it made me decide this one was purple. It's probably why I had such a hard time matching up the colors from this kit. Because they're so like, not like, they're so like teeter-tottering on the edge of what color they are. But it also made it fun to plan with this kit because they're colors I don't get to use all the time. I mean, I love me just like a pink kit, everything's pink, a blue kit, a purple kit, like traditional versions of those colors, but it's always fun to mix it up. No, sweetie, don't go into brown. And that is everything, guys. That is it for this video. If you did like it, then give it a thumbs up. If you did not, then go ahead and give it a thumbs down, because either way, you are helping out my channel. Comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.